welcome to Finextra. I'm Hannah Wallace and we're here at EBAday 2018 in Munich. With me now is Erwin Kulk, Head of Service Development and Management of EBAclearing. Hello Erwin, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Now during the event we've heard a lot about new business opportunities, regulatory requirements and new technologies in the payment space. But of course there's been a lot of change on the infrastructure layer as well. Could you highlight what have been the key changes in this space and what does it look like for the future?
Yeah, obviously everybody is aware about the rollout of instant payments across the industry, and this is an important infrastructure project that's going on at the moment. At the same time also in the regular SEPA transactions we see changes in the infrastructure space coming. Especially in our Step 2 system, we expect that the settlement model is going to change. We've run a user consultation on that, and we're working currently on how the developments have to be organized in the coming years. We have ISO migration in the high-value payment space, and in Euro we will expect that for 2021. We have to migrate to MX messages, the industry has to, and Target 2 is going to support that, and we're going to support it at the same time as well.
All right, and what impact has the rollout of instant payments had on the big value payments, do you think?
So that's a question often asked, and there's an expectation that potentially some of the higher value payments could move into instant payment systems. But yeah, per definition, instant payment systems are not that liquidity efficient. On the other hand, we see that when all these systems migrate to ISO 20022, there's also potential that some of the higher value retail payments would move into more liquidity efficient systems. So I think eventually that will balance out and maybe even realize some growth in the high value payment systems as well.
And now you've announced this year at EBAday that you're putting cross-service alignment at the top of your strategic agenda. What does this mean in practice for your systems and indeed their users?
Our users clearly understand there is a need for different systems, and each of these systems they create a different value for our users. And in the core they work fine for our users. But there are also all these auxiliary components around it, and the feedback that we get from our users is that now that also with instant payments they have another system to connect to, we would really benefit, and they would really benefit if we could align on those auxiliary components. There's examples that we demoed, for example, at EBAday here this year on a liquidity dashboard where you can have a view across the different services on what your payment capacity is in these different systems. And these are all examples that we're working on now to see if where we can find cross-service alignment.
Erwin, thank you for your insights. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure, thank you.
And thank you for watching.